Curtious on Steve Juan of MMA Mania.
Sweet.
Mr. Millender, congratulations. I hear you just had a baby.
Yes, indeed. I'm actually at the hospital with him right now.
Awesome. Well, what did you name your bouncing baby boy?
Carter Morindo Millender.
Awesome. That's fantastic news. And obviously, I have to ask the related question. How does that affect your fight preparation when this came up right in the middle of getting ready for a big fight?
It doesn't affect it too much. I took one day off of training, and that was yesterday when he was born. I actually just left the gym. So I'm right back in it.
You're putting in the full fight camp. You just needed a little time to go to the hospital and see your son be born, and you're back at it.
Yep.
That's good. That's good.
He understands.
I'm sure he will. You're providing for his future after all, right? That's why you do this.
Exactly.
All right. Well, how's the camp been in general? I mean, obviously this is a momentous occasion, but you've had preparation going on this whole time. So how's it been going so far?
It's been going great. Today was actually a little bittersweet day because I trained also at the Range Training Center, and the last day we actually closed up shop today.
Wow.
And so we closed up shop today at Rain, and on to new journeys. We're still going to be training together, just not at the Rain Training Center.
All right.
The last big day of sparring there, and on to new things.
So what was the reason for the closing? The facility outdated, change in management? What's going on with that?
I'm not too sure. I didn't ask too many questions. Just wanted to make sure I would still be able to, get my time in with Mark Munoz, and if he was still going to be training and where he's going to be training. So we're just going to head down to the Rupa Training Center in Newport.
Well, it sounds like you got it all figured out and everything is going to continue as planned. No interruption then for the preparation for Fernando Gonzalez. And how are you feeling about fighting him on May 15th?
I'm ready. I know it's going to be a tough fight, but it's a fight that can get me right back onto my winning ways, and ready to show Bellator, the opportunity they give me, I'm not going to waste it. It's definitely a blessing that they're giving me a second opportunity on the main card. It's actually my first fight in the IE, so I'm really excited about that.
When I talked to Fernando earlier today, he was very gracious about what happened to you in your first fight. He said you had a change of opponents. You might have had some nerves coming into the cage, so things didn't go your way, but you get a second chance to try again now.
Yes, indeed. And I'm definitely going to make the most of my opportunity. And I hope he's ready to go out there and win. That's it. That's the only thing that's on my mind. Winning is everything. My hashtag, and that's what I truly believe.
Well, he's definitely ready. He says he's ready for a 5-round fight, even though it's only a 3-round fight. So he's traded like he's going to go a long time with you.
That's fine. We can do full 3 rounds. I don't mind 3 rounds. I don't mind 5 rounds. So I hope he's ready. I hope he knows he's just going to get hit a lot in those 3 rounds. So.
Well, that was one of the other things he said was he noticed that you dropped Brendan Ward with a shot, and he said things could have gone the other way because obviously you've got that power in your hands to knock people down.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty noisy over there. There's a lot going on at the hospital right now.
Yeah, the nurse's button keeps getting pressed somehow. So she keeps thinking that we're calling her.
Oh, okay. That's understandable. There's going to be things going on in the background. It's perfectly cool. But Gonzalez is on a 3-fight win streak. Obviously, he's contending right now for the welterweight title, but you can come in there and disrupt those plans.
And that is the plan. I plan to just come in there, beat him, and just get back on track. I'm not in a rush to get to the title. I wouldn't mind getting 3 or 4 more fights in before I start calling the champ out. Definitely have some experience to get before then.
Right. And obviously, you can't look too far ahead because Lima is going to fight Koreshkov on July 17th, so you got to wait for that fight before you can even figure out who the next in line for the welterweight title is.
Yeah, and I just heard that they gave Paige a fight, and that's what I wanted to be in. So.
That's right. They just booked a fight for Michael Venom Page with Rudy Bad News Bears. That's set for the same card as Lima and Koreshkov.
Yeah.
You still want to get in. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. You're ready.
I was just going to say, you still want to get in there and mix it up with Page at some point.
Yeah, eventually. That's not my main focus right now, but it's definitely in the back of my mind. Right now, the sole focus is Fernando, and I'm ready.
So when you analyze his game, you know, there's a lot of fights out there of his that you can look at. What do you take away from it? What do you think?
Well, I just know I have to hurt him. I kind of get criticized every now and then for having pitter-patter shots and not really going to hurt, but, you know, now I know I have to hurt him. When I get the opportunity, I have to hurt him. I have to slow him down. I have to make him hurt. I have to earn his respect, you know. He's definitely not going to be one to be pushed over, but I'm not either. And, you know, I've learned a lot from that last fight, and I'll be damned if I let, you know, that losing shit happen again. You know, it's just the worst. It's the worst ever. So.
Absolutely. Winning is everything. You got to get the wins, but at least you're taking something away from the loss. You're learning what you don't want to do, as they always say.
Exactly.
All right. Well, do you think maybe people underestimate how hard you can hit with a nickname like Curtious? Do you think they think you're going to be too nice?
Yeah, it's not because I'm nice. It's because I have no problem giving away these assets, and I give them wins for free. I'm very courteous about it. After I beat you, I'm not gonna dodge you out. You know, I'm gonna let you know it's a good fight. Thanks for another win under my weight column.
Do you think there's too much disrespect in MMA anymore with guys saying rude things and calling each other out and talking trash? Do you think that needs to be done away with?
Not really, because, you know, the whole world is waiting for Jose Aldo and Conor McGregor because of that. You know, we have to make our sport more relevant, and whatever we have to do to, you know, make our sport more mainstream, more exciting, we have to do it, you know, because we're definitely not on the level of, you know, like these other sports where the guys are making millions and even thousands. Yeah, so, you know, we got to get more eyes on our sport.
True. And they always say if it works, go with it and don't fight it, because look at what happened with Tito Ortiz and Stephan Bonner. They did all that talking. It did one of the biggest audiences for any live fight ever.
Yep.
So
maybe we got to do it. We got to do it.
What is the craziest thing you've ever said to an opponent then? What is the one thing that stands out?
Never really said much. I think just my actions, a lot of times in the cage. I don't do it to be an asshole or anything like that. It's just, you know, I have a swagger about myself. Sometimes I put my hands down, you know. Sometimes I like, if somebody over, like, just kicks or punch and they just miss by a mile, like, I'm gonna let you know you missed. I'm gonna look behind you like, where in the hell were you kicking, you know? So, I slap people too. I slapped a couple guys in a fight. So, you know, it was just a little thing, you know. I just try to be a ring general. I want to control every aspect. I want to control the punches, the tempo of the fight. I want to control how you feel. I want to break you mentally. You know, sometimes getting jabbed for the first 2 rounds. By the time the 3rd round comes, and you still can't stop that jab. But it's on your mind.
So in other words, it's like psychological warfare then. If you can disrupt them, if you can make them react to your antics, it's a way to get them out of their game and to beat them in their head before you beat them with your fist.
Yeah.
Well, if it's working, you're 7-1, so obviously it's been an effective strategy, but I just have to ask, who in particular did you slap?
I slapped Johnny Mercurio. I slapped Don Waters, Paul Giamatti, pretty much everybody except for, I didn't get a chance to slap Brennan.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Pretty much every fight.
Yeah, you could get Brennan Ward again down the line. You put together a few wins, and maybe you'll get that chance to slap him.
Oh yeah, his ass is mine. He knows it too. He knows it.
All right. Well, I know you got a lot going on today with the birth of your son, and you got to get to the family stuff as well as continue to train for the fight. But I want to give you a chance to plug sponsors, throw out social media links, any of that stuff you'd like to do.
Awesome. Just once again, a big shout out to everybody over at the Ring Training Center, as well as Mark Munoz. Thanks for all the time and the work and just being a stand-up guy. My team over at the NOC Fight Team at Fullerton. All my sponsors, Millender Marketing, JP23, Moonwalk, Be a Diamond Tournament, Everlast, Future Legend, my whole support system. Making it easier to fight, definitely.
And they can follow you on Twitter at Curtious Curtis, right?
Yes, Curtious Curtis on Twitter, TurtiouSCurtis. And Instagram, same thing, Curtious Curtis, but 170.
All right. Well, I'm sure you'll pick up a lot more followers coming out of this next fight because it's going to be a big test against Fernando Gonzalez, May 15th, Temecula, the Pachanga Resort Casino. Kind of a backyard fight for you, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. I'm originally from San Bernardino, so it's going to be a backyard fight for both of us.
Absolutely. I know for Fernando, he's always looking forward to that because it seems like every single fight he's had is in Temecula. So he brings a lot of fans to those fights.
Sorry, good. I'm bringing a lot too.
I'm sure you will. So we'll look forward to that fight on May 15th. It's been a pleasure to talk to you, Mr. Millender. And again, congratulations. It's a very big day and a very big week for you. And I'm happy for you and your whole family.
Thank you very much.
All right. You take care and have a great day.
Thanks, Steve.
You bet. Thank you.